Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lac-La-Biche County Fire Rescue's Facebook Live. We're here today out in beautiful Hylo, Alberta. My name is Chris Newhook, and I'm the Fire Services Coordinator with Lac-La-Biche County Fire Services. We're here today for a tour of Station 3. With us again today is Luke Muse behind the camera from the Communications Department of Lac-La-Biche County, and Cadet Firefighter Kieran Walker from Station 3 here in Hylo. And I'm going to turn it over to Kieran, and she will introduce herself and take us on a tour of the apparatus in the station here.
Thank you, Chris. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kieran Walker. I'm a cadet here in Station 3 Hylo, and I'm just going to take you on a quick tour. To my right, we're going to start with the tender here, our first apparatus. So with our tender, this is our main water supply vehicle. When you're going out to fires that need lots of water supply quickly, or if you're going to a bushfire, we have a cab inside where you can use the turret on the front that keeps the driver safe while he's operating. On the side here, this big metal tank here is a drop tank. When we drop it down and we're at a fire where we need to be stationed and we need lots of water supply, if we have other hauls bringing apparatus in to support us, they can come haul water while we're pulling water off at the same time, and then we can easily get water flow to any fire that we're working to. So we'll work this way over to our engine. Our engine is our main structure fire and rescue vehicle. When you get called out to a structure fire, this is usually the first vehicle that rolls out. We have our ladders and our typical safety structure fire equipment on the side here. Pipe holes for going through roofs, a roof ladder, and we still have water supply coming off both sides, and our pre-connects 1 and 2. Our last apparatus here is our SSV. This is mainly used for wildfires. So if you're in somewhere where you need to either have a small rescue service vehicle, this is the one that's perfect to take, or if you need to get in tight places, so bushfires particularly, or wildfires. This is nice here that we have our pump off the back. This is perfect when we're in a bushfire. It's easy off the back, it's quick to get to. We have our generator to pump water. This here is our newest addition to the hall. Lac-La-Biche County has recently added it on, and it's perfect for easing up space and safety inside the hall. The more room that we have to work with, the better it is, because then we're not trying to squeeze around and get through every nook and cranny to get where we need to be. So we recently had our water tank moved back here. It's perfect for storage and putting the SSV in here if we wanted to move it in. It just eases it up. This is our training room. Every weekly practice, this is kind of where we all first come in and we do our quick briefing. Up at the top here, there is a screen and a projector for when we're doing in-class meetings or in-class training. So this is kind of where we all come to take a break throughout training, or we come to just brief and talk and go over some of the aspects of what we're talking about for that day. We have our office space, mainly used for reports after an incident or for doing paperwork after training. We have our quick little setup here. One of them, this is most of the gear that we have for firefighters that attend, and this is our first bay where the engine would be parked. We move over this way. We have our second bay and the original structure of Hylo Fire Department. And to the right of me here, we have our SPU, our Structure Protective Unit. This is what we use for sprinklers, or in the case of wildfire, when we're having to set up to try and protect any structure buildings that are in the way or that we can get to ahead. So right here, this is all sprinklers here. So when we're triaging and we're going through and we're getting houses protected and we're starting to kind of work through what we're going to do as our game plan, this is kind of the one that we bring out. There's been quite a few with this dry season we're having right now. There's been the case of a lot of wildfires on. This is what usually will go up there. This is what we're using as our main piece of equipment.
Awesome, thanks Kieran. So I want to thank Kieran for taking us around Station 3 today, giving us a tour of the facility and the apparatus that are in here. Again, thank Luke for coming out and helping us behind the camera, and thank everybody who tuned in today for this tour. Next week, we're going to be at the last two stations we have, and that is Station 4, Rich Lake, and Station 5 in Owl River. We look forward to taking you through those two stations. For now, we'll say goodbye and stay safe, and we'll see you guys next week.